Hey everybody, Dean Young, Home Tech. Hope everybody's having a great day today. My arm is itching bad. Right on the top of my tattoo, and it's lifting. Anyway, just want to go over a couple things real quick. Not really home inspection related, maybe bit some parts, but as most of you know, I do a lot of driving. I'm from Raleigh to Charlotte, from Reidsville to Troy, all over North Carolina, big circle. And I'm on the highway a lot. And something that is so funny is when a LEO gets onto the highway, people's driving habits change tremendously. It's like night and day. You go from crazy, I'm in a hurry, get out of my way, F you, middle finger, road rage, to Mr. and Miss Johnny Good Driver. I mean, it is so funny to see how people just change. They're tailgating, they're weaving in and out, riding, going nowhere fast, all that stuff, and the LEO gets on the highway and it's just like crickets. Everybody's in line with each other, just going down the road, being happy, listening to your music or whatever you're doing, and it's great. I don't mind it at all. It scares me when the LEO gets off the highway and then people act like they're in a NASCAR race. They're just hammered down, get out of my way, F you now, F everybody now, weaving in and out of lanes, just crazy driving. But it's just so funny how it's like a flip of a switch. When I was younger, when I was in school, elementary, when the teacher goes out of the class, you're like throwing paper at each other, like paper balls, and acting up and acting out. And as soon as the teacher came in, it was just like, boom, you're a different person. You straighten up and, everything's cool. And you respected the teacher, I don't know. I guess nowadays it's not quite that way. There's a lot of disrespect going on in schools and stuff, but anyway, so I don't know, I just started thinking like how we are as a society, how different environments and different people and things around us change our habits, the way we are and the way we interact with each other. It is so funny just watching, like, you've been behind the LEO for a while, and then you see in your rear view there's cars just like zipping through cars, and then they get up to the beside everybody else and they're like, whoa, and they hit their brakes and they back off, and now they're back of the line again. They're trying to be Mr. and Miss I'm in a hurry, get out of my way. Why is everybody going the freaking speed limit, get out of my way, get out of the left lane, type road rage stuff. And then they get up there and they're all of a sudden they're just like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm a good driver, I'm sorry, I'm going to obey the speed limit and the laws. It's crazy how badass people are when there's no law enforcement around, but when law enforcement's around, they just straighten up. It's so funny. Why can't you be that way all the time? Just respect each other on the roads without law enforcement having to be around. Now, there's some people out there that, hit and run and super crazy bad driving habits that just ignore everybody around them, don't even pay attention, and they fly by law enforcement, and that's when they get a ticket. But for the most part, I don't mind when they're around, because steady traffic and everybody's in a good flow, and you ain't sitting there worrying about people being road raged and all that. But when they're not around, man, I hate to drive on the highway. I literally hate to drive on the highway because people just act stupid and ridiculous. As far as gas, I put a lot of fuel in this vehicle. I mean, I give to the petroleum companies in this world. I keep them raking in the millions and the billions. So I'm a part of that. So I put a lot of money in my vehicle during the week to get from A to B and whatever. So I've noticed, I'm in a lot of home inspection forums and stuff. Majority are on Facebook. And I'm in there and I just watch the comments of some guys and how they are. And I think another thing I think is really, really funny is some new guy said, what do you do if it's out of your area? Well, I won't go anywhere under $100. I won't go anywhere under $50 and all this stuff. My trip charge is $100 or this. And I can almost guarantee that they're not getting that fee. You know how I know? Because I started thinking, okay, I'm gonna give that a shot. If there's somebody in Charlotte or in Raleigh, I'm gonna start really low and see if I can get it up to the $50 or $100 where they say they're charging. So somebody call, want a home inspection, we go through everything, we let them know there's a $25 trip charge to go to Raleigh or wherever they're located, and they're like, never mind, I'll just find somebody closer. That's what I would do. Who is going to pay the extra $25, $50, $100 just for your fuel or whatever, an extra charge to go out there when they can find somebody local? You may get cocky and say, because I'm good at what I do. Well, there's a lot of good home inspectors in North Carolina. A lot of good home inspectors. So maybe you're a referral and maybe they said, I really want to use this guy, but I'm not paying the extra $50 or $25 or $100 or whatever. So I've done away with that. I'm just like, you know what? I'm blessed to even have the people call me. So why would I charge them extra to go there? So if you say that you've got $100 or $50 or whatever for a trip charge to go to a home inspection, I don't personally believe that. Maybe it's true. I would like to see it, but I doubt that somebody's going to pay that extra money just for a trip charge to go there. The only time we charge a trip charge is if, because for the umpteenth time, we send out a letter notifying everyone that all utilities need to be on, and if we get there and all utilities aren't on, we're not going to perform the home inspection because things could change between that time and the time that the utility, whatever, gas, electric, water, whatever is turned on, things could change. So that's why a lot of times we will not go and do a complete home inspection, because you turn the water on, things could change. You turn the power on, things can change. So we push that date to another date. So we'll go back and we will charge, because we made one trip there when wasn't able to perform the home inspection. We're going to charge an additional fee. That's kind of like reprimanding people that should have known better. If you're a realtor, listing, or buyer's agent, that's part of the thing, to make sure that your home inspector, not your, but the home inspector is able to perform his task, that the water is on, that the power is on, that the gas is on, that stored items are not blocking an interior door that we need to get into, or blocking an electrical panel. That's simple stuff. That's common sense stuff. If you're moving, put things in the center of a room or an area so the home inspector can get around the perimeter. That's where everything's going to be. Your windows, your outlets, your doors, switches, all that stuff is going to be in the perimeter of the interior. Pretty simple. Not a lot of thought should go into that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get in here. What's the day? Wednesday. So we got Thursday and Friday left. It's been a full packed week. Thank you, Lord, for that blessing. And going into next week. I think tomorrow we're in Kernersville and Reidsville, and then we are in Huntersville and then Randleman. So good week so far. And yeah, if you need a home inspection, 336-989-8185, 336-989-8185, HomeTechNC.com. And just give us a call or go online. You can schedule online. And if you have any questions about that, you can hit me up on Facebook Messenger. If you have an issue with the time or a date or anything, or you can call Vanessa, 336-989-8185, and ask your questions or whatever you need to know. Peace.